guys, welcome back to my channel and you are welcome to Lego's Corner. Today's video is going to be about Married at First Sight, season 8, episode 8. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. The episode starts off with the doctors being at the pre-march because it wasn't the day of the march. So I guess they were setting up and pre-testing people. I guess that was the situation. And then we're at the house, and you guys remember Carrie was telling the ladies that Dr. Heavenly and Contessa told her that, you know what, you're very smart, you should be part of our group instead of the wives. And Anila and Toya were kind of, sorry about that. So Anila and Toya were kind of in their feelings about that. But then Toya goes into this monologue about how she's so tired of the roller coaster that they're going through as friends. She's always going back and forth with Contessa, and she's also always going back and forth with Heavenly. So she was just delving into how she's so tired of that and something has to change. But I'm also like, Toya, are you also seeing a pattern over here? You're not seeing a little bit of a pattern? You and someone, you and someone else, you and someone else. So maybe it's where you need to, take a little self-reflection class and just look into that. Maybe you're the problem. Okay, that's not to say these other people aren't problems, but the fact that you are getting into it with more than one person, it says something. It says a lot. So Anila's done doing her makeup and she gets downstairs, and Cecil and Jackie's husband are sitting downstairs, and guys, she was like, can you guys please come outside? Mind you, before I'm about to tell you what I'm about to tell you, she's wearing a bikini, like a swimsuit and a cover up, looking real sexy, looking real nice. Here goes this lady. She gets downstairs and then she asks these two men, other people's husbands, can you guys please come outside and take pictures of me in my swimwear? I was like, no, that's so, is it just me, guys? Is it just me that felt like that was so inappropriate? You don't do that. You do not do that. You are naked. Okay, well, she wasn't naked, but you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't want you asking my husband to take pictures of you while you're in a bikini, unless my husband's your brother or your son or whatever the case may be. Then yes, go ahead. But another female just like walking around and I'm not even there, and you're asking my husband to take pictures of you outside in a bikini. They were so uncomfortable, you guys. Cecil and Jackie's husband were so uncomfortable. She ended up going outside, taking pictures of herself. I was like, also another thing, you left 3 other wives upstairs that you were sitting with, doing makeup with. All of you were changing into bikinis, I assume. You left 3 of those women upstairs to come downstairs and ask 2 men who are married to take pictures of you. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because it doesn't make sense to me. I was like, Anila. Or am I insecure? I don't know. I don't care if I look better than you or you look better than me. Don't ask my man to take pictures of you in a bikini, especially when I'm not there. You can try your luck while I'm there. You never know, it can happen. But if I'm not there, it seems a little sneaky on top of that. And she wasn't trying to be sneaky or anything, but for me, it's like you're a grown-ass woman. That wasn't a thought that crossed your mind that this is so inappropriate. But anyway, guys, before I get into my feelings about that, I was just like looking at her like, okay. But yeah, the doctors come back, and while they're in the bus, they just reflect about how this is so exciting, and everyone's so excited and everyone's doing well, and they're so glad to be contributing to society the way they are at the moment. So yeah, it's cool, great, fine. They get back to the house. I think they're having you guys, it was so weird, right? So they're having a little pool party, I guess. Yes, a pool party, I guess. So then all the friends in the house invite other friends who are doctors. So I'm like confused. What party is this? Is this we've got doctor friends party? Like, everyone that got there with their friend was a doctor. Everyone brought a doctor friend. Jackie came with her 3 doctor friends from there in Washington. Toya brought a doctor friend. I was just like, oh, okay, I didn't know it was that kind of party. Toya also brought out Eugene's mom and brother or cousin, I think. So yeah, it was a nice little friends and family affair, pool party, cool, great, fine. So yeah, it's the pool party. Everyone's friends are there. Jackie has this one friend who is rubbing two of the ladies, Toya and Heavenly, the wrong way. She's just very much... Also Toya, guys, Toya was being very rude because the friend was like, okay, I'll have a drink, but you know what? I don't want anything too strong. I like sweet drinks. And Toya's like, well, I like strong things, so you're gonna get something strong. I'm like, is she you? Are you her? You heard her. She said she doesn't like strong drinks. So get her the drink she wants. Like, I was very confused by that. But anyway, she goes and gets her a drink. And then again, this friend again. Guys, this friend was doing too much. And she was like, I can't believe you got to Heavenly. She was like, oh, I'm a visitor and you guys haven't given me food or whatever the case may be. And Heavenly was like, but you're not my visitor. I don't even know who you are. I was in the middle of introducing myself and you make a statement like that. I don't know you. You're not my visitor. So take that up with whoever, whatever. So they felt like she was doing too much. And she was doing too much. I was like, calm down. You're giving me I want to be on reality TV vibes. That's what you're giving me. You're giving me I want to be on Married to Medicine vibes. That's what you're giving. Okay, calm down. The ladies all sit down in a circle and they sit down, and here goes Simone. Simone's like, okay, I have a game where we can just, you know, hash out our feelings or whatever the case may be. And everyone's kind of feeling, more so Dr. Heavenly's feeling like, what is with Simone and these games? And they give us like a flashback of all the times they've been on vacation, and Simone suggests a game that always ends up being messy in some sort of way. We're about to get into that. So Simone is suggesting that we need to hash out everything and all of that. So they go around in a circle and talk about how, you know, we need to uplift each other as women. You know, we need to see each other as equals. Just because I'm a doctor and you're this, that doesn't mean that I'm going to treat you badly or whatever. Toya's over there making faces like... Oh, Contessa was saying all of this, by the way, that she's that type of person. And Toya's over there making faces like... doing the most, right? And then Toya, I guess, couldn't hold herself anymore, and she's drinking. We already know how Toya is. When she's drinking, she does too much. Toya takes this opportunity to be like, okay, you're saying all of that, but the word on the street is that you apparently told Carrie that she's smart and she should join you guys. Is that not looking down on people? Isn't that looking down on people? And Contessa's like, Toya, what are you talking about? I did not say that. I didn't say that. And Contessa and Toya's feeling like, you know what? I don't know what I expected from Contessa. That's her thing. She's always going to be like, me said that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And then show us the flashback of her doing that. And she's like, okay, that's going to be my new thing too. Oh, I didn't say that. In the confessional, Heavenly's telling us that actually Contessa did say that. And yeah. And I was like, ooh, Contessa. I still maintain that I don't think Contessa said it like that. Carrie just took it like that. But if she said it like, God damn. And I don't know where Heavenly and Toya start getting into it. They get into it too. And Heavenly's like, I didn't say that shit, but I wish I did. And Toya's in her feelings now. And then Toya and Contessa get back to it. Now, here's my thing, right? Toya and Contessa are going back and forth. Contessa's like, you know what? We're here on a trip. There's clearly a miscommunication. She even tells Carrie that, dog, did you really feel I said that, or you were just trying to be messy? Obviously, Carrie's not going to say, hey, I was trying to be messy. She felt like, oh, you really did say that. And she said, you know what? If I did say that, Toya, I apologize. But this trip is about something way bigger. We shouldn't be here bickering about such things. I don't want to keep bickering with you, Toya. I want us to move on, or whatever the case may be. Toya doesn't receive that. Toya's childish ass still carries on, and Contessa's feeling like, I'm not gonna talk to this dumb bitch. And when she said that, I felt like, okay, then I feel like you did say that, and you do talk about Toya being a dumb bitch behind her back. But in that moment, I was like, yeah, I also wouldn't be able to talk to this dumb bitch. Like, honestly, she was just like trying to take a step forward. And this goes back to what I said, that Toya is so intimidated by Contessa and so insecure when it comes to Contessa. Like, you're intimidated by her. She's pretty, she has a family, she's married, and she's educated and working and has a career. Like, that intimidates you so much, because if you were a chilled ass bitch, you would have been like, you know what, starting from now on, I'm gonna take your word for that, Contessa, and we can move on. Next strike, if something ever happens or whatever, that's it, period. But no, she still carried on. She gets up and she goes to the husbands and goes to Damon, and she's like to Damon, your wife, whatever. And Damon was like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And she kept trying, and he was so serious, you guys. He was so serious. Like, he was just like, don't even the other husbands had to step in and be like, he said he does not want to hear it, Toya. He doesn't want to hear it. And I don't know what world Toya lives in, where she thinks it's okay for you to go to someone's husband and badmouth their wife. No, like, only a pussy ass disrespectful man is gonna sit there and co-sign you and listen to you and and apologize and all of that for their wife. No, most of the time a man is probably gonna be like, you know what, don't involve me in what you and my wife have going on. You guys can sort that out, you grown woman. And that's what Damon did. And I'm still confused as to why Toya did that. I was like, why would you go to the husbands? You're making this a really bad habit of you blowing up and then going to the husbands and gossiping about the woman. Like, leave it alone. If you can't sort it out with the woman, then shut the fuck up. Leave it. Don't say a thing. Go to your room, right? And even when she was there, she was looking for Scott. We haven't seen Scott all afternoon since they came back from testing people. I guess he was tired. But yeah, I'm just like, Toya, stop. Even the mom, Eugene's mom, had to walk away. I'm like, see, Toya's those wives or girlfriends that you can't take anywhere. You can't take anywhere because now you're not behaving. Your husband's mother is there. Your husband's brother is there. When I omo making a noise, no, she annoyed me. She really did. She annoyed me. Everyone proceeds and has a good time and drinks or whatever. Simone and Contessa goes to the side, and Simone says to Contessa, you know what, you tried and all of that. And Contessa gets emotional and says she doesn't want this drama and all of that. And you guys, it's like I said, you can tell that by the way Contessa is not going as hard on Toya or anyone she's been fighting with. You can tell that she's going through something in her marriage. Well, we already know on surface level she is going through something in a marriage where she's feeling like, you know what, the marriage is stagnant, they're not moving, it's not, it's not okay. On top of that, she's renovating her house on top of COVID, and they have like 4 or 5 kids that they have to teach and all of that. It's a lot. And I have a feeling next episode we're about to find out, in terms of a marriage, what is really going on. It's seeming like Scott is cheating. But yeah, we'll get into it. So yeah, she's like getting emotional about that, and she's like, you know, she just wants to take a swim. And Simone's like, I'm not gonna swim with you because last time I went into a pool, my wig came off, so we're not gonna do that. So they join the rest of the ladies and they sip and drink or whatever, eat and all of that. Next day, it's the day of the march. The doctors wake up early. They have to go to the march and, set up and all of that. It is full, you guys. So it's a historical moment. The last time it was that full was during Martin Luther King's speech. So yeah, they feeling like, you know what, this is history repeating itself, and we are here right now and we are making history and we are part of history. So they're very happy about that. So they set up everything, they COVID testing everyone. The husbands and wives who aren't doctors join them, and they have these signs and giving out sanitizers and masks and all of that. And yeah, the rest of the episode is basically them talking about Black Lives Matter and the march and COVID and all of that. I'm not gonna get into it because it's been since episode 1 and we get the gist. Okay, Black daughters doing amazing things, yay, we love to see it. So then we get back to the house after everything, and I don't know if it was Jackie or Simone decides, you know what, the ladies only should go out to dinner. the ladies get ready, bam, bam, bam. Carrie and Lisa are late. Ladies are like, we're leaving. End up leaving them. And I'm like, you know what? I don't like visitors like this. First of all, you weren't invited by the person who was throwing the trip. Second of all, you are late and it's not even your trip. Wait, no matter about late. Whatever. So yeah, the girls leave them. You guys will catch an Uber. You guys will be sharp. They get to the restaurant and Carrie was like, oh, I'm so proud, talking to Heavenly. I'm so proud of what, Daddy was doing today. I was like, no, you did not call that woman's husband Daddy. Like, guys, what's going on this episode? With these wives being so disrespectful? First, it's Anila in her bikini asking other husbands to take pictures of her. Now it's Carrie calling someone else's husband Daddy. No. And Heavenly was like, please don't call my husband Daddy. Only I can do that. Let's not do that. And then Carrie's like, oh, my bad, Dr. Damon Daddy. You would have been punched. Because the first time you say it, I tell you not to do it, and then you say it again. So all the ladies laugh or whatever. I'm guessing Heavenly was tired from the march and she was not in the mood, because any other day it would have popped. But no, that day she composed herself. I was like, very proud of you. I'm very proud of you, Heavenly. Congrats. Because Heavenly goes 0 to 100 all day, every day. She does not mind, really. So I'm assuming she was tired. The ladies laugh and all of that. It was very inappropriate. It was very uncomfortable. Don't do that, Carrie. So yeah, you guys, that was the end of the episode. There wasn't a lot going on, but it was a good episode. It wasn't a lot, but it was good. Okay, it was very good. Next episode, we're gonna see the Potomac Married to Medicine crossover. We're gonna see Giselle and Robin. Whatever. And we're gonna see, basically, I think Contessa kind of throwing it in out there that Scott may be cheating, or she feels like Scott is cheating. So yeah, that's gonna be very exciting. Thanks for watching, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one.